gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be...
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at the Pacers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Chicago, they're right in 5th place.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Levine is out there with insanity. And it's Buzelis in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation. Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Here's Buzelis. Here's Vucevic, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Now, Nembhard fires the 3, and Halliburton gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Here's Levine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Master Williams. Now Buzelis. Williams a screen on Mathurin. Here's Levine. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Nembhard. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Bulls trail by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He'll jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot that makes LaVine a headache. He'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now LaVine, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And here's Levine. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4-5.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Halliburton's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Pacers versus Pacers coming out in the corner. Let's turn it up.
The new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Pacers now. The Bulls getting the bucket. They get it back. And a wide open look for Siakam. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Insanity, the pass to Levine. Here's Insanity. And that one is off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Turner after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Halliburton passes to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
And the first one at the line is good.
Physicality of Turner is such a big part of his game.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton.
See if you can turn this around, kid.
Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the power forward. That's the Pacers' foul.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game. But overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Here's Insanity. Still without a basket. Outside, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. Gets it down to single digits.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways, showing it all tonight.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Levine. He's got 15. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
And the basket is good. Here's Insanity. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with 26 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Insanity, the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. The Pacers pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Outside, Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against San Antonio.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Again, Levine missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And he knocks down the first one. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Neesmith.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 8-point game. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Buzelis, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Halliburton after the Bulls pick up 2. Bruin passes to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in. And so it's Indiana with it. 6-point lead. Halliburton finds Turner. Basket good. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Tossing around that 250 lbs. Turner going right through the contact.
Here's Insanity. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Let's make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 8. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Turner. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Jay McConnell, who's checked in for Indiana. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Display for Indiana. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
49.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Indiana Pacers.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Insanity is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Booz Ellis in at the small forward.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pacers leading by 10. Now, here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And Insanity gets it to go. Insanity's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Turner. 6 points for him. Pass to Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Hey, shooting percentage a function of shots you take. Halliburton very efficient because he takes good shots.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Siakam's shot is off. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Back to Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 31.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
There's a screen by Williams. LaVine wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Mathurin's got his first 2 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Insanity can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton finds Matherin. Vucevic against Turner. Goes up with a strike. Halliburton, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Picked by Williams. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Turner. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Williams. Now Vucevic. Nothing on the board. Levine can't hit. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 33 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Smith has checked in. So for the Bulls. Indiana leading by 8. They've got T.J. McConnell. Jackson is out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 side. That's the Pacers' 5.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Insanity. Hits the close-range jumper. Insanity's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Jackson kicks to McConnell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 30.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
McConnell passes to Neesmith, and here's Halliburton. Shoots over White. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Here's Levine. Takes it off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's McConnell. Jackson kicks to McConnell. Shot from 16. And the shot falls short this time. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Insanity. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Halliburton. The trade. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 38 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here's Insanity. Pass to Williams. And here's Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. White, wide open. He fired. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 7. Out to the right wing. McConnell passes to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Nesmith. Off target from outside.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Bean passes to Insane. Swiped away. Now, here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Outside Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over White. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Halliburton's got 41. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Levine inside the three-point line. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Nesmith, the pass to McConnell. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Levine. Now Vucevic. Here's Insanity. Williams finds Levine. Over McConnell. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Insanity. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. With 3, Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do. We can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And Insanity gets it to go.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 46 points. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Levine. From deep. And they recover it. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Levine's got 17 points here in the second half.
Hey, for all that Levine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get to. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Indiana leading by 5. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Williams hits a screen for Levine. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Turner passes to Halliburton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Halliburton's got 48.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Michael, number 21. Assist from Nikola Vucevic.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The best teams lose at least 10 games a year. Some nights, the shots don't fall.